Welcome to the Smartest Iowan, the game show that pits two contestants against each other for the greatest title in all the land, other than head chef at Devotee. I am your host for the evening, Tyler Sandersfeld, as well as your writer, along with my good friend, Calvin Goodlaxon. Tonight we have Dan versus Jackson, so let's get to know them a little bit better. Dan,
I'm a student at the University of Iowa.
So where are you studying?
Computer science.
Awesome. You undergrad right now?
Yes.
So are you planning to go for a graduate degree or just hoping to get something with your bachelor's?
I'm not quite sure at this moment.
Go for the master's. Bachelor's degrees suck at this point in time.
All right.
As for you, Jackson, tell us about yourself.
I'm a local musician and a bartender at TCB in the Ped Mall. And that's kind of about it.
So are you with a band or are you by yourself?
I'm a soloist right now, guitar and vocals, but I play with a lot of guys who are, I guess, similar in my genre. So we kind of have a group put together, more or less, that tours around together.
So rock, folk?
Well, I'm kind of folkish, but a lot more on the bluesier side of things, too. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint. You'll have to come out and check it out.
All right. Well, with introductions out of the way, let's get started with the game. As always, rounds 1 and 2 are worth 10 points each for a correct answer. But in round 3, the Iowa round, the points double to 20 points. Are you two ready to get started?
Certainly.
All right.
All right, Dan, you get the first question, and it is, what color is the covering on each team's stand on the Smartest Iowan?
It appears gold.
You get the gold medal for that one. All right, Jackson, your first question is, what color is the host's podium on the Smartest Iowan?
Gray?
No gray skies for you. You are correct. Question 2 for Dan. The shortest hand on most clocks or watches denotes what measure of time?
The hour.
You are the man of the hour. Congratulations, you are correct. Question 2 for Jackson is, the fastest hand on most clocks or watches denotes what measure of time?
I believe a second.
Your second statement is first rate. Mint.
Yay!
That was the worst rhyme I ever come up with. Question 3 for Dan. Fender, Gibson, and Rickenbacker have all gained fame for manufacturing what musical instrument?
I believe guitars.
You are correct. So Jackson, as a guitarist, do you have a Fender or Gibson?
I actually have one of each.
Very nice. Hopefully the musical man knows this one. Baldwin, Schimmel, and Steinway are better known for producing what other musical instrument?
The piano.
Grand answer. You are correct. Question 4 for Dan. Children's author Richard Scarry created what community? The home of Huckle Cat and his best friend Lowly Worm.
I have not a clue.
You're not even going to take a guess?
I don't know very much of this type of programming.
Well, if you were a little bit busier, you would know it's Busy Town.
Wah, wah.
Question 4 for Jackson is, children's author Mark Brown created Elwood City, the home of what bespectacled aardvark and his best friend Buster Baxter?
Arthur.
That wasn't Ard, was it?
Oh, man.
I'm better at puns than I am at rhyming. Question 5 for Dan. The Swatch Mercedes art car is better known to the general public as a what?
Those are the smart cars, aren't they?
Smart you are. Correct. Question 5 for Jackson. Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle is better known to the general public as a what?
Electric rifle.
By Thomas A. Swift.
I've got no clue.
Remember, Swatch Mercedes art car was a smart car. So what's Thomas A. Swift's electric rifle?
The electric car? I have no clue.
Because cars are apparently rifles now.
Absolutely.
Folks. Nope, it's Well, I won't tase you, bro, because the answer is taser.
Oh my goodness.
Aw.
It's an acronym. Hopefully you're not Africa because here's your next question. Dan, what state is home to the largest volcano in the United States?
It must be Hawaii.
Aloha, we, aloha, yes, do. And here's a question for you. What country is home to the largest volcano in the world?
Largest volcano in the world. I'm going to say United States.
It's the same exact volcano. USA!
Woo!
USA!
Wow.
USA! You are up.
Uh-oh.
60 years ago, on April 24th, 1953, Queen Elizabeth knighted what quotable prime minister?
I'll have to go with Winston Churchill.
Jolly good answer. So, question 7 for Jackson is, 8 years ago, on April 24th, 2005, Joseph Ratzinger became the new pope, taking what name?
It's Pope Benedict the 16th?
Molto bene. You are correct. And question 8 for Dan is, Peter Jean Hernandez is the real name of what popular singer, songwriter, and music producer?
I have a feeling it's Bruno Mars.
You are amazing just the way you are.
Woo!
Bruno Mars is the correct answer. See if you know this one, Jackson. Tremar Lascelles Dillard is the real name of what popular rapper and songwriter?
Yeah, 'cause this is going to be easy. Let's go with Jay-Z.
Sometimes you get a good feeling, sometimes you don't. It was Flo Rida.
All right.
Dawn.
So, number 9, we're getting a little bit harder. What color is the capital G in the current logo for Google? The current logo for Google, or something like that.
I'll just go with blue.
You searched for the right answer and
Excellent.
should have because you're wearing it right now. Well, let's see if you're wearing the next answer. What color is the E in the current logo for eBay?
I think it's yellow.
Well, you're not wearing any yellow, but you're not wearing any red either.
Oh, man.
So, we come to the hardest question of the first round. Dan, your question is, better known for playing Bond girl Pussy Galore in Goldfinger, what British actress played Kathy Gale on The Avengers from 1962 to 1964? By the way, that has nothing to do with Marvel's Avengers.
Oh boy. I couldn't even venture a guess.
Don't have the honor to say Honor Blackman?
I would never have guessed.
Well, that's the correct answer, so this might be your chance to catch up, Jackson, if you know this one. Better known for playing Bond girl Teresa Di Vincenzo in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, what British actress played Emma Peel on The Avengers from 1965 to 1968?
Anything made before 1970, I really don't have any knowledge.
Well, so you're going to accuse us of being rigged, as in Diana Rigg? Diana Rigg was the correct answer. Well, that will conclude round 1, and it's time for you, the viewers, to get in on the fun here. Call us at 319-338-8456 if you know the answer to this question. Fill in the blank. If Jay-Z, Jackson's answer from earlier, was to rap about Iowa, he might say, I got 99, but the orange ain't one. Call in if you know the answer, and we'll be right back to the Smartest Iowan on PATV Channel 18, Iowa City. Welcome back to the Smartest Iowan. Contestants, your marker boards ready for round 2? Which of these pairs of brothers is best known for achieving flight on a beach in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina? Was it A, the Fleischer brothers, B, the Wright brothers, or C, the Super Mario brothers? Turn over your answers, and we have Wright brothers for Dan, Wright brothers for Jackson. Right answer for both of you. Sadly, there are no super feathers or raccoon leaves in Kitty Hawk.
Oh, man.
Question 2. Which of these unlikely words is used as a synonym for a herd of wildebeests? Is it A, an implausibility, B, an impossibility, or C, an improbability? Is it an implausibility of wildebeests, an impossibility of wildebeests, or an improbability of wildebeests? Also known as news. And let's see your answers. Dan has C, improbability. Jackson has A, implausibility. It's good news for you, Jackson. It's implausibility, as implausible as it may sound. Woo. Question number 3. Which of these comestibles can only be created in a region in northeastern France which borders Belgium? Is it A, camembert cheese, B, champagne, or C, foie gras? All right, Dan thinks it's the cheese. Jackson thinks it's the wine. No whining for you, Jackson. You are correct. Camembert can only be made in a region in the northwest bordering the ocean, while foie gras, the fatty duck liver, can be made anywhere. Question 4. Take a look at the screen. Starting from the middle, which of this maze's 3 exits, represented by the colored dots, is the only one reachable? Is it A, the red dot on the left side, B, the green dot in the upper right corner, or C, the blue dot in the lower left? Lower right. Can't even tell that from right tonight. I'm not the smartest Iowan. All right. Don't show off your answer yet.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look.
All right. Dan thinks you can leave it the blue dot, C. Jackson believes it's B, the green dot, I believe it was. You're both in the red. It was the red dot. Yours truly blocked off the other 2 exits. All right. Take a listen to this and tell me what 1980s sci-fi science fiction series used this tune as its theme. We have Knight Rider on both sides, and you are both writing to the correct answer.
Ooh, I got one. Woo!
Well, now it gets a bit trickier because we're out of multiple choice. Now it's time for you to spell something. Spell something. Anything, really. Spell something. Anything. All right, Dan's got something. You got something. You both got something, but you didn't get anything. Remember, I said something, anything.
Oh, goodness.
So you both get nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Question 7 is a math question. time for more muahaha. Yours truly, Tyler Sandersfeld, celebrated my 30th birthday yesterday. And that is so really bad grammar. I celebrated his 30th birthday. Anyway, the moment I turned 30, how many days have I been alive? This is the portion of our program where you get to make fun of how old I am now. Alright, looks like Jackson has his answer ready. Dan is working on his.
Hold on a second.
Or maybe Jackson isn't ready yet. Dan is still working. Looks like Dan has an answer. Alright, let's show him off. Dan has 10,959.
Oops.
You have 1,088. You're way off.
Forgot a zero.
You are off by 1. 10,958. You were counting leap days, right?
Yes.
84, 88, 92, 96, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012. So that you were off. You counted 1 leap day too many.
Well, yesterday that would include today, wouldn't it?
No, the moment I turned 30.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't count my birthday. So maybe you can catch up on this one. To celebrate what's now my 10,960th day of being alive, even though I don't feel a day over 9,999, draw me a cake. By the way, I only want a Madeline. Hurry up and give me a cake. I'm hungry for something sweet. Don't even put a candle on it or anything. Just give me a Madeline, whatever that is.
No clue.
So Dan's got his cake ready. Jackson? Woo. All right. Dan has.
It's more like a cookie.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of something that Cynthia Nixon has in her drawer or something.
Okay.
And Jackson has a cake with the word Madeline on it. I wanted a shell cake, for crying out loud. A Madeline is a cake that looks like a shell.
Okay.
So now it's time for the winner's question. Our last episode's winner has this for you two.
I'm Rita, and this is Terry, and we are last week's winners of the Smartest Iowan. Here's your winner's question.
What event must occur for the Iowa band to play In Heaven There Is No Beer?
So, what event must occur for the Iowa band, that's the University of Iowa band, to play In Heaven There Is No Beer? Almost sounds like a celebratory song. But what could be worth celebrating here at the University of Iowa? Dan's got an idea. Jackson has something too. What event must occur for the Iowa band to play in Heaven There Is No Beer? Show off your answers. Dan has winning the NCAA CFB championship.
College football.
College football. You have the Oktoberfest game. Judges, what do you think? I'm sorry, but both of you can't get it. It's winning any game.
Is it?
Good.
You were too specific. You didn't have winning. But let's see if you can win with this question. Name the film seen here and the song, but only if you want to.
So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye?
So, what was that song Dan has? It's Wayne's World. Actually, it's a movie. Wayne's World, and you have Wayne's World plus Bohemian Rhapsody. You both get it for Wayne's World. Wayne's World. So, that's all for round 2. We'll take another short break. Then we'll be back with with the Iowa round on the Smartest Iowan. Extreme close up. Whoa! Well, we are back. Contestants, you can put your markers down because it's time for the Iowa round. Every correct answer is worth 20 points, so it's anyone's game. You ready to get started?
All right.
Dan, your first question is, what state bordering Iowa shares its name with a river that forms much of Iowa's western border?
The Missouri River.
Missouri? Yes, sirree. Let's see if you can get this one, Mr. Music Man. Also bordering the Missouri River, what state bordering Iowa shares its name with a Bruce Springsteen album?
Ooh.
You listen to Springsteen?
Oh, when I was younger.
We all did when we were younger.
But I feel like Nebraska was the name of one of his songs.
Well, Nebraska, and you shall receive a. You are correct, and we go to question 2 for Dan. Cedar Rapids-born actor Elijah and Anamosa-born artist Grant share what last name?
Wood.
Knock on it because you got a lucky one. So, question 2 for Jackson is, Cedar Rapids-born golfer Zach and Des Moines-born gymnast Sean share what last name?
Johnson.
I had a joke to go with Johnson, but I'm not going to tell it. But Jackson, you got it. Question 3 for Dan. Cedar Rapids-born golfer shares his name with an English privateer and sea captain who helped defeat the Spanish Armada. What Iowa governor shares his name with an English privateer and sea captain who helped defeat the Spanish Armada? You know anything about Iowa governors?
Not very much.
Know anything about English sea history?
Even little, or even less. Oh goodness.
So any privateers, pirate names that come to mind? Explorers?
I haven't a clue.
Yar's Francis Drake. There was actually a governor named Francis Drake. So let's see if Jackson can catch up with what Iowa governor shares his name with an American engineer who developed the first steamboat.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
They all are.
Well, I specifically went to a Dubuque museum that had this information on it. I should remember. I think the last name was Morrison.
Ooh, so not close.
So not close.
It was Robert Fulton.
Fulton.
All right, well, question 4 for Dan is, American Pickers, a reality show filmed in LeClaire, airs on what cable channel?
The Not So History Channel.
And you are not so incorrect. Good job. See if you can get this one, Jackson. West End Salvage, a reality show filmed in Des Moines, airs on what other cable channel?
Well, I've never seen the show, but I'm going to assume Discovery.
Nope, it's
Nope.
HGTV.
Ooh, who watches that?
My mom does. Hi, Mom! And here we go. Here we go. The final question of the round for Dan, and the final question of the game is, what Iowa town shares its name with the first vice president to serve under Ulysses Simpson Grant? More political history.
I have no clue.
Well, it's a good thing you're not a political science major or a history major,
Nope.
because the answer is Colfax. So, final question for you, Jackson. You ready? What Iowa town shares its name with the first vice president to serve under Franklin Delano Roosevelt? Know any vice presidential history?
A little bit. Maybe not that far back.
Got any ideas?
Nope, I'm out.
Franklin Delano's first president was James A. Garner.
Garner.
And with that, the game ends. We'll take one more short break and then determine who is this week's smartest Iowan.
Well done. Split this t-shirt in half. Bring out all your friends. They can wear them together at family reunions. I've known I was the smartest Iowan for quite a while. It's just really nice to prove it on
Took it.
television.
The Scatterbrains with 140 points. Nikki and Darius. They will be winning, of course, these beautiful t-shirts. Congratulations, Cyprian. Sorry, Tyler. It was a very close match. I'm very impressed, you guys.
We are back, and the prize of the evening goes to, with 170 points with a 20-point margin of victory, player one, Dan, is our smartest Iowan. So, how do you feel about winning, Dan?
I won by just the smartest or the slimmest of margins.
Yeah, if you got that Garner one right, it would have been a tie
It would
game.
have been a tie.
And we had a tiebreaker, which we haven't used yet. We need to use it sometime. Come on and join us sometime. So, if you want to join us, well, but first, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Graphic Printing and Design, who created our beautiful prize, as well as Texas Roadhouse. If you would like to be a contestant on the Smartest Iowan and possibly give us our first tiebreaker question, email us at smartestiowan@gmail.com. On behalf of PATV, I am Tyler Sandersfeld. Stay smart and good night.